Today's lesson is on solving inequalities using addition or subtraction. First, we'll look at solving an inequality using addition. So solve the inequality and graph the solution. So for number 1, we have x minus 2 is less than 3. So we'll go ahead and solve this by adding 2 to both sides. We solve this just like we solved equations. So we add 2 to both sides. So on the left-hand side, we have x, and then we have is less than, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So x is less than 5. Now we need to graph this. So we'll go ahead and fill out our numbers. So we have 5, and then to the right of 5, we can put 6 and 7, and to the left, we can have 4 and 3. Our symbol is less than, so that means we have an open circle. So we have an open circle at 5, and we want to shade the numbers that are less than 5, which would be the numbers to the left. So 4 and 3 would be less than 5. Now for number 2, we have x minus 6 is greater than or equal to 4. Once again, we solve this just like we did equations, so we would add 6 to both sides. So we have x is greater than or equal to, and 4 plus 6 equals 10. Now I will fill out my number line. So I have 10, and then to the right I have 11 and 12, and to the left I have 9 and 8. Our symbol is greater than or equal to, which means we would have a closed circle. So we'll have a closed circle at 10, and we want to shade the numbers that are greater than or equal to 10. So that means we would shade to the right, because 11 and 12 are both greater than 10. And now for number 3, we have 10 is greater than or equal to x minus 1. Once again, we solve this just like we did equations, so we will add 1 to both sides. 10 plus 1 equals 11. So we have 11 is greater than or equal to x, and we can rewrite this as x is less than or equal to 11. Now we'll fill out our number line. So we have 11, and then to the right we would have 12 and 13, and then to the left we have 10 and 9. Our symbol is less than or equal to, which means we have a closed circle at 11, and the numbers that are less than or equal to 11 would be the numbers on the left. So we will shade to the left. Now we'll look at solving an inequality using subtraction. So we're going to solve the inequality and graph the solution. Now for number 4, we have x plus 3 is greater than 7. So once again, we will solve this just like we did an equation, and we can solve this by subtracting 3 from both sides. So we have that x is greater than 7 minus 3, which is 4. Now we can fill out our number line. So we have 4, and then to the right we have 5 and 6, and to the left we have 3 and 2. And now our symbol that we're working with is greater than. So that means we would have an open circle at 4. The numbers that are greater than 4 would be the numbers to the right. Those numbers are larger than 4, so we will shade to the right. Now for number 5, we have x plus 2 is less than 17. If we solve this just like we did equations, we would subtract 2 from both sides. So we'll have that x is less than 17 minus 2, which is 15. Now we can fill out the number line. So we have 15, and to the right we'd have 16 and 17, and then to the left we have 14 and 13. Our symbol is less than, which means we have an open circle at 15. The numbers that are less than 15 are the numbers to the left. 14 and 13 would be less than 15. So we will shade to the left. And now for number 6, we have 16 is less than or equal to m plus 9. We solve this by subtracting 9 from both sides. 16 minus 9 is 7. So we have 7 is less than or equal to m. Then we can rewrite this as m is greater than or equal to 7. Now we fill out the number line, and we would have 7, and then to the right we have 8, and then 9, and to the left we have 6 and 5. Our symbol is greater than or equal to, so we will have a closed circle at 7, and the numbers that are greater than or equal to 7 would be the numbers to the right. So we will shade to the right.